Hello all, welcome to TNPSC AO classes by Tarvos, and this video is continuation of the previous video, that is the PYQ series of 2018 AO question paper, where we focused on marketing and other things, and today we are going to focus on the questions that is related to agricultural finance and cooperation. Since the number of questions or more, it is like more than 20 questions from two units in combined, so we are just breaking the video into two. Remaining things we have already seen in the previous video, so it is also uploaded, and if you want to make use of it, just reach out the video, and this is the continuation of that video. And so just practice the questions as far as possible, because this is the only way to strengthen your confidence level during the exam. And we'll move on to the question with this. Question 77. So they have asked, in the year 1969, how many commercial banks were nationalized? So, year 1969 is the first phase of nationalization. So, they are asking how many banks got nationalized during the phase one of nationalization. So, the correct option is option A, 14. First phase of nationalization was done in July 1969. Second phase is on April 15, 1980. Remember both the date and year for both the phase of nationalization. During first phase, it was 14 banks, and during the second phase, it was 6 banks. So we'll see the explanation. On July 19, 1969, Government of India passed an ordinance nationalizing 14 largest commercial banks. And these 14 banks were considered as largest commercial bank on the basis of their net worth. If the bank is having more than 50 crore of equity, then these banks are categorized under largest commercial banks. And also, this bank had held 85% of the total bank deposits at that particular point of time. And this structural shift had expanded institutional credit, because before the nationalization, majority of the Indian farmers were borrowing money from non-institutional sources such as friends, relatives, money lenders, landlords, etc. So after this point of time, that is after July 1969, the government majorly focused on attracting the farmers towards the institutional credit access. So their priority sectors were being agriculture, rural industries, rural artisans, small marginal farmers, landless laborers. And in second phase, that is on April 15, 1980, totally 6 banks got nationalized. So in total, 20 banks were nationalized. But at present, there are only 12 public sector banks. So what about the remaining 8 banks which got nationalized? So remaining 8 banks got merged with the other commercial banks. For example, recently Canara Bank got merged with Syndicate Bank. In the same way, the banks got merged, and presently in 2026, there are only 12 public sector banks in India. So here is our next question. Who is the sponsor bank for Pallavan Grama Bank, and where is the headquarters? Pallavan Grama Bank. This question is related to RRB, Regional Rural Bank, and they are asking us the sponsor bank and the headquarters where it was located. Now in Tamil Nadu, we don't have this Pallavan Grama Bank and Pandian Grama Bank. It is renamed as Tamil Nadu Grama Bank. Okay, Tamil Nadu Grama Vangi, we call it in Tamil. And so it is under the scheme One Nation, One RRB, which was came into implementation in 2019. So before it was as Pallavan Grama Bank, and they are asking the headquarters of it. So the correct option will be option A. It is Indian Bank, Salem. So usually the RRBs is sponsored by three actors or three main agencies, we can tell. It is central government, and then state government, and then by sponsor bank. So central government will be contributing more that is 50% of the fund will be provided by central government, and state government will be providing 15%, and sponsor bank will be providing 35%. This is the ratio, and this is also one of the important question. 50, 15, 35. Central bank is 50, state government is 15, and the sponsoring bank, usually the sponsoring bank will be the lead bank of the particular district. It will contribute 35%. So we'll move on to next question. So your question is question number 80, which is the match the following. In left column, they have given you the loans, and in right column, under which categorization this loans falls under. So whenever you are dealing with match the following or the statement type question, try eliminating it so that it will be easier for you and the guesses will be more accurate. So the correct option is, so first we'll solve this. Tractor bank. Tractor bank comes under production loan. Okay, because tractor is used directly for production purpose. So tractor loan comes under production loan. Next is motorcycle loan. Motorcycle loan is nothing but motorcycle or two-wheeler or any other vehicle is usually used for their own. Farmer will use it for their consumption purpose, that is for their own purpose. So it comes under consumption loan. Next is key loan. So key loan is a type of hypothecation loan. There are two types of hypothecation loan, key loan or open loan, which comes under security loan. Okay, secured loan, sorry. So key loan is for agricultural produces. So key loan is a type of hypothecation loan. And lastly, warehouse receipt. So warehouse receipt is for marketing. So this loan will be given to avoid the distress sale to the farmers. So after harvesting, the farmers can keep their produces in the warehouse, and they can get the warehouse receipt. We call it as NWR, negotiable warehouse receipt. And after getting this receipt, they can approach a commercial bank and obtain a loan of 75% of the value of the produce. For example, if the farmer is keeping the produces worth of 1 lakh in a warehouse, he can obtain 75,000 of loan amount from that particular commercial bank or cooperatives or any other institutional agencies. So the option will be like 2, 3, 4, and 1. So 2, 3, 4, and 1. That is option C. We'll check the answer. So yeah, it is option C, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So again, the same explanation. Tractor loan is directly used in farm operations, so it comes under production loan. Motorcycle loan, it is either it is two-wheeler or personal vehicle. It is used for their personal purposes, hence it comes under consumption loan. And key loan is a type of hypothecation loan. There are two types, key loan and open loan. Key loan is for agriculture and open loan is for machinery. And warehouse receipt. Warehouse receipt is usually given during the distress to avoid the distress sale, and it falls under marketing loan. Next is question 83. The first type of cooperative societies established in India, or which type of cooperative society was first established in India? So let me explain the concept. So types of cooperative society, it is also very important. There is a producer cooperative society, consumer cooperative society, marketing society, housing society, or warehousing society, credit society, or credit union. There are various types of cooperative societies. So for example, if it is a producer cooperatives, it will be formed and directed by the producer, especially farmers or any producers. If it is consumer cooperatives, it is formed and directed by the consumers. The motto or their focus will be getting the consumer products at minimum price. In case of producer cooperatives, their interest will be producing a produce at the least cost. So this is the concept of types of cooperative society. So the question what they are asking is, which type was first established in India? So the correct option will be option A. It is credit societies. For credit purpose, for giving the loan, the first cooperative society was established. So here is the explanation. The first cooperative credit Societies Act was established, what was enacted in 1904, and it is the earliest institutional cooperatives. So it is not only about cooperatives. The earliest institutional agency launched in rural India will be the cooperative society. Among the types of cooperative society, it is credit society, which was first established in India. Okay, their focus is to free the smallholder farmers from the debt traps that is caused by the money lenders or the landlords. Okay, to attract the farmers towards the institutional source. That was the major focus of bringing up this Cooperative Credit Society Act, which was on 1904. And later, they had some difficulties, or they found some defaults in this act. So they amended it and they renamed it as Cooperative Society Act in the year 1912. Okay, remember that also. Both the years are very important. The first Cooperative Credit Society Act was on 1904. Cooperative Society Act was on 1912. So your next question is, among the following, which is not the affiliate body of World Bank? So question 84, which doesn't comes under World Bank? IMF. IMF stands for International Monetary Fund. IFC, International Finance Corporation. IDA, International Development Agency. WTO, World Trade Organization. Among this, which doesn't come under World Bank? So the correct option will be D. WTO, World Trade Bank, World Trade Organization, because all these three comes under World Bank. Usually, IMF doesn't come exactly under World Bank, but it operates in the same way. So IMF can also be considered, but not WTO. WTO stands for World Trade Organization. The headquarters is at Geneva, Switzerland, whereas the World Bank, its headquarters is in Washington, USA. So what WTO does is that it is a trade organization which focuses on agreement on agriculture, world trade issues and other things. But World Bank, they focus on financing the countries or its member countries. Okay. So here is the explanation. Under World Bank, there are five groups: International Finance Corporation, International Development Agency, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes. Each of the institution will be performing their own functions, and under World Bank, they all perform. And WTO doesn't come under this World Bank because it is a global body that focuses on trade between or among the nations, and it is not a subsidiary of World Bank. So our next question, lamps were established in India based on the recommendations of who recommended lamps? So this will be your question 85. So the correct option will be option B, Bawa Committee. Okay. So this LAMP stands for Large Sized Adivasi Multipurpose Cooperative Society. In the previous slide, I explained about the types of cooperatives. LAMPs comes under the marketing cooperatives. Okay, it is a multi-commodity, multi-purpose cooperatives. They focus only on tribal and hilly area people. It is a society for tribes. The name itself tells large-sized Adivasi Multi-Purpose Cooperative Society. It was recommended by Bawa Committee. So here is the explanation. So Bawa Committee 1971 recommended lamps, and it comes under the marketing cooperative societies, and their design is to focus the hill and tribal area people. And other options, if you see Narasimham Committee, they gave RRB, they recommended RRB in the year 1975, and they are also reason for banking sector reforms in 1991 and 1998. Nicholson and Mohan Kanda, they both are related to cooperatives. So Sir Frederick Nicholson is called as father of cooperative movement in India because he is the person who visited Germany on behalf of India especially from Madras presidency. He visited Germany and he said that the cooperative movement in Germany is very good, and even India should follow the same cooperative movement. So, and he is called as father of cooperative movement in India, Mohan Kanda. So, he reviewed the performance and restructuring of cooperative banks. Single window system and cooperative banks was recommended by Mohan Kanda. Okay, so single window system is nothing but the farmer can access all types of services from a single bank. That is what we call it as single window system. So our next question is question 86. Which of the following statements are correct regarding the random, that is irregular factor in time series analysis? So usually under time series analysis, you can see cyclical, seasonal, and irregular and regular. Okay, these are the types. So among this, which of the following is correct statement? So the correct option will be option C. Statement 1, 3, and 4 uh, will be the correct options. Okay. So the random factor includes all omitted factors, cyclical, seasonal, trend. After omitting all those things, the random factor will play. And selling costs are included. Advertisement cost also enhances random factor, and even taste and preferences is included. Okay, they are included in the random factor. Here they have mentioned that it is not included, but it is included. So here is the explanation, the same thing. Okay, after going for trends, seasonal, cyclical patterns, the irregular component will focus on all omitted factors. And second one is false because taste and preferences will be included, and selling cost will be included, and advertisement cost will also be included in the random factor. So here we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching and thank you for your patience. I cannot make the entire concept of agricultural finance cleared in one single video. I can just explain the solutions for that particular question. We have separate videos for all the concepts related to agricultural finance and the committees, years of nationalization, whatever it may be. Please make use of that videos and shine better. And whenever I'm giving the 5 seconds of break, please try answering the question, try recalling the concepts that you have studied, and try working out the things so that will make you stronger in the future exams. And all the best for your exams, and we'll see you in the next video. And thank you all for your love.